Welcome to Honey Lover Friend, where we curate affordable fashion to amplify the aesthetic. If you love style and trends made for real life, you're in the right closet. Today we're looking at new in trendy pieces and actually making the looks make sense for real life. So if you love a good affordable look, so let's start off with this brown trench moment. Brown is the new black, and it's not exclusive to our outfits. It's definitely coming through in our outerwear as well. It's a neutral, but it's not a boring neutral. It's giving rich, grown energy. And let me tell you something, a trench will fix your whole life. You don't really have to overthink the outfit. You can work with your basics, throw the trench on, and that's it, that's the fit. Perfect for Monday vibes when you don't want to do too much but still look like you tried. So depending on your weather, right now we're absolutely experiencing a full-blown storm where I live, so my fits are going to come in with layers and all the things, but the girlies are international, so just make it work for your setting. So the oversized silhouette is giving trends. We really just kept this look basic, but not so basic. The denim is our essential. We came in with the jacket to elevate the vibes, and then with the extras, we didn't do too much. We brought in the brown gloves to keep it modern and trendy and fashion, which also matched up well with the brown pumps. And then you can always add in some gold hardware accessories for the zhuzh. They're calling it wilder kind. We're bringing in different varieties of animal print, zebra, definitely still the classic leopard, but mostly, like when it comes to zebra print, we're moving a little bit more abstract, not so obvious. And so I love this blazer for that look. It's not too loud, it's not serving costume. To me, it's just right. As a creative, the print hits just right. It's abstract and it's elevated and very grown and chic. So we're still serving wild energy without doing the most. It's not gaudy like zebra prints of the past. So for our base, we brought in yet another trend. I tried out the balloon pants. Actually, these are more barrel style pants. So the barrels kind of are like horseshoe. The balloons really have that like parachute vibe. But yeah, so I brought in these barrel pants. I felt like they filled a gap in for my wardrobe, just to add something that is a little bit more modern and trendy to give me a more elevated, amplified silhouette. So I'm not doing too much. We're still wearing a classic black trouser, but in an updated silhouette. Pair the two together and you're the office fashion girly. So the blazer against the neutral black base of the trousers, and then for extras we have some gold hardware accents, and then we brought in the gold earrings just for a little chunky statement style, which also brings in the horseshoe belt. Animal prints work best when everything else behaves, when everything else is tame, unless you're going print on print. I mean, if you see me in these streets doing all animal everything, don't fault me, but it depends on your style, how bold you want to go, but it works best when it's tame, paired against a basic base. So the rule is, if the print is loud, then everything else should just whisper. Especially if we're going for office everyday chic. But who needs rules anyway? So this look is good for office days or any event where you want to add personality, but still keep it chic. But still very much main character energy. Now this Bordeaux monochrome moment. I'm always going to refer to Bordeaux. It's one of my favorite colors, so it's not that I'm moving with the Bordeaux trend, even though we're kind of lightening up on that color for this season and into the new season, but it is one of my favorite colors, so you're still going to see me continue to wear it as time goes on. So it's not really just about trends. Once you find something you like and it's on trend, you just hoard and then you can have your moment. So yeah, now this look is for my girls who like to look expensive without the expensive price tag. A full Bordeaux faux leather monochrome moment is always going to win, at least in my books. So we have the matching top and bottoms. They don't necessarily match, they don't go together. They just go together real bad. So the jacket, the whole thing behind the jacket is we're bringing in a more modern silhouette. We're coming through with a funnel neck, so we're giving everyday fashion chic. The silhouette of the pants helps to carry out that look because we're going for a wide leg, high-waisted, pleated silhouette. And for me, that is perfect because we can dress this up and dress it down. And it is just ideal for daytime vibes. And then just to add a little bit extra, that zhuzh factor, I styled this with these pointed toe textured, like Bordeaux textured pumps. So these are oldies but goodies from Aldo of seasons past, but the color was just too rich and the texture just carried that it was an absolute must-have, and it is a forever staple in my wardrobe. I didn't think that they were going to really hit against this fit, but because of how the fabric like bounces off the light, it kind of picks up different shades of burgundy Bordeaux that it goes. You can't even really tell the difference. So it really blended into the outfit. But the texture, the added texture, for me is what really amplified the aesthetic, hands down. And honestly, a little secret, monochrome is really just like, if you're going for easy, simple, monochrome is an easy outfit formula. Gone are the days where you had to be matchy-matchy with the colors. You just got to stay in the same color family, and that's it. That's your fit. This is giving more like day to night if you're going for an after work event or dinner vibes. This is just an easy transition. Now this look is power coming through with the power bold shoulders. An oversized black blazer paired against the silhouette of a cream balloon trouser pants, like silky, like flowy fabric that just really makes sense to give juxtaposition against the oversized silhouette of the blazer. And then it just comes in with this soft, chic energy, given the color and the shape. It's just, I would never have guessed. Parachute pants, like if you're of my era, it wasn't going to be at the top of my bingo card for 2026, but I wanted to try out different silhouettes and I'm not mad at it. For me, it was all about the texture as well. That's really what carried out the piece for me, like confirmed the piece for me, because the other silhouettes, I mean, never say never, but the other silhouettes were kind of just too dramatic and I didn't want to give costume just based on my references. So I love how this came together. Structured on the top and relaxed on the bottom. And then for the shoes, I didn't do too much because everything else was just so exaggerated. I paired it down with a classic black pump. This is how you do power dressing without looking too stiff. Even underneath for the top, I came in with this. Remember this like kind of like triangle top, button up top that all the girlies had maybe in like 2017? That's what this is. It had like the bodysuit in the middle and then like, yeah, that's what this is. I love how this came through just because of the shape of the shirt. It's non-traditional and it just added something fashion against the oversized silhouette. So it just didn't come across as frumpy. It really added shape and structure to really build out a silhouette. In 2026, I want to see you stretch your fashion muscles and try something outside of the box. The box being your closet. Now, did I save the best for last? I don't know, you be the judge. In 2026, we're having fun with denim. This embellished style of denim that is definitely trending in 2026 with these major rhinestone details. I've seen all the girlies like sampling it. It's been actually trending for a season or two now. And I was just looking for the best piece for me, something that wasn't doing the most, but was still doing the most, if you know what I mean. So nothing that had like a pattern of rhinestones or anything like that. This was just like a full like straight line, almost pinstripe rhinestone style that really fit my personality. And also because when I'm shopping, I'm looking for pieces that have more longevity. I don't want anything that is super duper trendy. So against my personal style and just like festivities, I felt like this was a good piece, must-have piece. The embellished rhinestones are just super playful and actually, like, believe it or not, just very wearable depending on how you style it. So that's why I brought in this oversized white button-up shirt. I really didn't do too much. You can play around with the buttons to give you a better silhouette. They have the exaggerated sleeves. This is another piece that I thrifted from the men's section. I absolutely love it. The fabric feels amazing. This is another one of those pieces where you have to do a little bit of DIY. So I did come back in with my Prada-esque brooches that I styled as cufflinks so that I could seal the sleeves and so that they could sit well. But I also came in with the like scrunchy hack so that I could really secure the sleeves because it is a bit oversized and I wanted it to sit well. I don't want to fuss with it too much. So anything like a simple white tee, button up is ideal against all of the exaggeration and extras of the jeans. Like, let the jeans be the conversation starter. Let the jeans be the main character. Everything else just needs to show up because the sparkle already showed out. And if we're thinking 9 to 5, and if you're that office fashion girly, then this is an easy casual Friday go-to. And then you can always do after hours. And then you can always do an easy after hours transition. Otherwise, think like summer festivities, day dates. It's just like every time I come around the city, bling bling, in true millennial fashion. Pun intended. Let me not nerd out. That's all the things. 5 days, 5 looks. As inspired by Pinterest and bringing in new trends for 2026 fashion. All of the outfit details will be available in the description box below with similar links where possible. But shop your closet first, sis. There's clothes at home. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload.
Let me see it.